bank robber in Sarasota is in custody after a little help from some neighbors when the suspect started wandering through homes. The people who live in those homes took action. News Channel 8's John Rogers joining us now from Sarasota with a story. Sounds like these folks sort of sprang into action quickly, John.
They certainly did, Keith. Good evening to you. This was a team effort. It all started when the suspect went to the backyard of a home and tried to hide out there, but the homeowner scared shots. So the guy ran over the fence and tried to lie his way out of this neighborhood, but he failed. At 1:47 Wednesday afternoon, a man robbed a bank on Cattleman Road. Deputies quickly arrived, but the suspect was gone. He ran a half-mile away into a neighborhood on Indian Wood Way.
The suspect fled this way and then entered that fence over there and possibly was trying to hide in that homeowner's shed.
But the homeowner spotted him and fired warning shots to scare him off.
We heard a couple of gunshots.
Across the street, Anthony DeSantis went to see the commotion and saw the suspect walk right toward him.
The suspect was coming through my yard, made contact with him. He was telling me his car broke down, so we're walking out to go find his car. You know, I'm a mechanic, help him out, and noticed no car. We started hearing sirens. He was starting to get a little more nervous.
Realizing this was a criminal and there was no car, DeSantis called 911.
You know, once you start hearing the sirens, you start putting two to two together. Yeah, of course you get a little nervous.
Deputies quickly arrived and arrested him.
He was very nice, apologized for dragging us into the whole thing, and I feel bad for the guy, you know. Obviously something bad happened to bring him to these measures, you know.
It was a lot of action for this quiet neighborhood, but locals are glad he was caught and that no one was injured. And that's a look at the shed that deputies were processing earlier. There's still some deputies here on scene. The man who fired those warning shots, I went to his house today. He didn't want to speak with me today. Officials have not released the name of the suspect yet. We're waiting for that information. But all in all, deputies are happy that the community stepped up and helped them out to catch this guy. Back to you, Keith.
John Rogers live in Sarasota. Thank you.